want to tell you about some what I think is pretty fascinating archaeological material that I happened across today. The pieces I'm going to show you, or that you're looking at right now, are predominantly bone and tooth fragments that go back, again, I believe, to the late Archaic period. And I've showed you various artifacts that I found at the site. And I'm going to do a full video in the near future about those artifacts. But these today I came across quite by accident. Many are fragmentary bone. I found this kind of material on the Goodwin Gresham site in Oscoda, Michigan. It is material that was left behind, more than likely from a prehistoric ancient dinner. And the material that I found up on Old Benton Creek was, or excuse me, Goodwin Gresham, was late woodland. This is late Archaic, judging by the other artifacts that I've found there. Now I'm going to show you a couple pieces that were on the surface along with these that only go back to the 1890s, because this was a site where a home had been and was recently torn down. A particular interest to me were the teeth that I found. There's another, oh, here it is, broken piece of a tooth. Now these, the longest one is about 1.5 inches long, and I have no idea what kind of an animal it's from. I know that during the Archaic period there were animals that are now extinct that were existent yet at that time. There were ground sloths, mammoths, mastodons and such. I'm not saying that these are from, one of those. I'm merely saying that they were contemporary in that time frame, and I don't know what sort of what animal that these actually came from. This one is the most complete, although it does have some exfoliation on it towards the top and on the side here. This piece is less complete, but still nonetheless quite a lot of it's there. I've seen these kind of teeth before, and on the bottom of it you can actually see the grinding, the ridged grinding surface on it. And then thirdly, this fragmentary piece, which I'm not sure, it's probably from the same part of the mouth that this one is, looking at the base of it, more so than what this one would have been anyways. But I want to show you some of the other pieces now. I'll show you the pieces that I find most interesting. They're all interesting. This one, though, is one of the larger pieces. On this side you can see where the spongy interior was. This piece probably as big around, let's say, as a silver dollar. Again, I believe that this is from the late Archaic period, as are all of these, except for a few that I picked up for comparison. This piece, it could either be from a turtle or the breastbone of a bird, but I know that this area that it was found in ancient times was very marshy, wetland, so the chances of it being a turtle are pretty high. Then I'm just going to set a whole bunch of this over here and go through it. These are all fragments of bone that are quite ancient. Again, probably late Archaic. This piece I'm laying down right now is a newer piece, and I believe it is anyways, I picked this up to show you. Now that I look at it, though, I'm not so sure, because I think it is as old as the others. I'm perplexed by this almost wave-like ridge on the I've not seen that previously on bone that I've found, so that might be indicative of what type of creature it was from. Here is a little jewelry piece and a shell bone or shell button. And these were both probably 1880s, 1890s, from when the home there was being occupied. And I'm going to have to stop here because my camera is running out of power. I also found, though, is it in here? A pipe stem, part of a pipe stem from the 1890s. And then there were these other pieces of bone also. So if you have any comment on the teeth, you might have an idea what type of animal they were from, or on any of the material that you're seeing, I would be delighted to hear from you. And please feel free to leave comments in the comment section below. Hey, have an awesome day, and thanks for stopping by.